So, okay, go to new and then whatever cell you want to start typing in, just start typing. So I'm gonna start typing in, let's see. This set up if I can. Not working. Hold on, Tracy. Okay. So I'll start typing in cell B1 and I'll put, let's see, I'm gonna put up here, let's say location, and then I'll hit the tab key to go over one more cell. You just hit the tab key to keep going over. And then I'll go back. I'm gonna hit the arrow key, go back, and I wanna type in there. I'm gonna say date. And then I wanna go down to the next cell. So I just hit the arrow key to go down to the next cell. I just hit the arrow key. I'm gonna go over. I hit this left arrow key. I'm gonna start typing a location in there. This is terrible. Okay. And then arrow key. The date, let's say 3-14-22. I'm gonna hit the enter key. I'm gonna hit the enter key and you can see what that'll do. So that's what that did. Just started a Excel spreadsheet. Now, if I want this to continue on for the rest of the month of March, so if you can see there's a fat white plus sign. I want it to be this black plus sign, and I'm going to hold it down. I'm using my, I don't have a keyboard, so I'm using this. I'm hold this down, and then I'm going to slide down. You can actually see the dates are popping up. So it's gonna autofill. See, it autofilled for me. Now over here, because I put Minneapolis, if I ask it to autofill, it's just going to put Minneapolis in. So you want to get over to this corner, bottom right corner, and if I slide, I'm going to slide it down, it's just going to put Minneapolis in there. Because it's not going to, I just put Minneapolis. So that's how you do that. Let me see. If you want to put, here, let me show you. If you wanted to put like names, here, hold on, let me put here, name. And then you wanted to say Alfie, first name. That's the first name I'm putting there. Next name is Candy. Next name is Kyle. Next name is David. Let's see. We'll put John, Mary, and Tavis. Okay. So if I want to sort this, if I go up here, see when it becomes that down arrow? See, I want it to be this down black arrow. And I click on it so until it highlights, I can sort it. If I go to right here where it says sort and filter, so right now I just have that column highlighted, column D, but if I say sort A to Z, I'll say sort A to Z, and it's saying, do you want to just sort column D, or do I want to expand the selection and keep the data together? And what I want to do is expand the selection because I wanted to sort all this information. I wanted to keep Minneapolis with 314 with Alfie. And the same with this one below. So I'm going to say expand the selection. And I'm going to go ahead and sort it. So what it did was it put it in alphabetical order. But as you can see, the dates are different because it kept the names in alphabetical order, but it kept the dates that match the name. But if you wanted to go back and put it back the way it was, I'll just go back here. And then if I did just want to sort these names, which I don't know why you would do that. I guess it would depend on what kind of spreadsheet you were working on. I could just say sort, and then sort A to Z. And it's asking me if I want to expand the selection. I'm just going to say continue with current selection. I want to show you what's going to happen. So I sorted it. And look at what it did. Let's put this here, that there, and look, name is here. Name is not supposed to be there. But the date stayed. And if these were different cities, those would stay. Okay. Let me know if you need me to show you anything else. That's just an example of how to start a spreadsheet. Oh, I want to show you this too. So down here, where it has the sheet, if I right click and I say rename, I can just type in here. And I'm going to just say type first. And I'm going to hit the enter key. So now, if I want a new page, I can hit this plus sign. Oops. I can hit this plus sign. Or I could say, I could right click again and say move or copy. You would move or copy if you wanted to keep the same data and move it over, and I think that's what you want to do, because it'd be just a matter of switching it over. So I'm gonna say move, and I'm just gonna say create copy, and I'm gonna tell it to move to the end because I don't want it at the beginning. Create copy. There. So now I've got 2 pages, 2 sheets with the same data. There's the first page. Second page, they're exactly the same. But if I want to rename this, right click on this tab right here. Go up here to rename. I'm going to change this to second. And then just hit enter and it stays. Now, if you want to carry a formula over or copy copy a name or something, let me just show you how you can do that in another page. I'm going to create a new page. Okay, I just hit the plus sign this time. And right here in this first cell, I'm going to type in equal sign. I typed in the equal sign. Now I can go right here and click on this page, and I can click on Minneapolis, right, and hit enter. And what it did was it copied Minneapolis from the second page, to sheet 3. So there's Minneapolis, and I want to show you what it looks like in the cell, what it looks like up here. Hold on. So as you can see, what it says is it equals the second page, column B2, which is, here's the second page, second tab, and this is column B2, because that's what I told it to do. Now I'm going to go back to sheet 3, And if I want to, I can carry this over too. So if I go like this, watch, you see I got this. You get this arrow, this plus sign, this fat plus sign, and then I'm gonna do this one, and watch what happens. It copied everything over. Let me show you. The date's off though. And I'll click on that in a minute and show you. So what it says right there, it says that was copied from the second tab in column C2. Let me show you the second tab. And here's column, or here's cell C2. So C2 says 3/14/22. But if you look at this, it copied it over, but it copied the format incorrectly. And here, I'll show you what this says. That means there's something off. It says the number format applied to this cell may be misleading. Okay? So I'm going to right click on it. Right? And then I'm going to go over here where it says general. And I can change the format right here. And I want to change it to short date. See what happened? So now everything from now on, if I want this cell to only be dates, or this column to only be dates, I go here and click right here. And so everything I put in should be a short date. So I'm going to type in, let's see, 4-1. It shouldn't convert. It might. If it does, we could change it. But it didn't, see. Because I changed it to make sure that all the cells in that column have a short date. And now if I want to, let's see what happens when I copy this downward. So you got the fat plus sign, and I'm going to do the skinny one. This is how you can copy. So let's just go down. I want to show you what happens if I go down further. If I copy more than what I actually have in the previous page. So it copied everything, but you can see these zeros. So it copied what was in on the tab from the second page in column D9. So we're going to go to the second tab, and then column D9, which is right here, cell D9, which is right there. There's nothing there, which is why when I copied it to sheet 3, it put a 0 there. Okay, so call me tomorrow. Let me know if you need me to show you anything else. I can show you how to format it using this stuff if you want. I can do a little video on that, or like I can show you conditional formatting and stuff. That's kind of complex, and you wouldn't really need it now, I don't think, for what you're doing, but I can always show you sometime. But there you go. Okay, bye.